Here we have Bane, submitted by pixelated1_3. It was made in Godot 4, and it was submitted by Pixelated. Let's take a look at the game page. This is Game Jam game and have fun. Movement control is WASD, space for jump, and K for attack. If you get a black screen, just close the game and reopen it. Alrighty, short and sweet. Let's play this. Okay, I'm not hearing any music or any sound effects. Alright, now we're... Okay, I'm unsure. Okay, that was the character, I guess. Let me move my mouse out of the way. It's a nice little animation for jumping and running. So I guess the trees are checkpoints. So it's not, the attack is not completely synced with the sound effect. I wonder if it's like, if that affects hitboxes. It's gonna be hard to tell. Nope. Is it? What's going on here? I just hit a bug immediately. Okay. Alright, let me try and start this over. I have a pretty good idea of what is happening. As a fellow Godot user, what's happening is it seems like they're using an Area 2D for detecting sections on the map. So like when I go through, let me give a good example. When I do this and you see the black screen and you know, open up so that it's no longer black, but earlier, yeah, you can see it here. I believe it's a issue with when the player enters in to a area 2D and that area corresponds with a lit area on the map. So I think the bug lies within there. And you just didn't anticipate the player being able to see up here when they came through the door. Yeah. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there. And there's no feedback for hitting monsters, you know, whether they get hit, take damage, you know. There's no feedback to the player. And I think it looks like death really messes with the way your areas handle turning, you know, making the screen visible or not. But I think I've got a pretty good idea of how I'm going to rate this, so I'm going to go ahead and close. So I'm going to start with the 3 stars. Alright. So, let's see. I'll say sensory, you know, I guess the music and the art fit together. but you're missing some critical feedback to the player, such as the enemies taking damage, getting hit, whether or not you're successful in it. Um, so that definitely knocks it down to a 2. Um, let's see. Yeah, I would say I give you a 2 in sensory. Um, none of the art stuck out. Execution, I'm going to say that you didn't have the sensory, which I feel is very important as well as to execution. But I think the big thing that's going to knock you down to 1 star is the fact that you didn't catch a a critical bug, a game-breaking bug. You any if I died, you know, it was over. Like I couldn't figure out where I was. Um, things weren't illuminating correctly, and that I think that's really what puts you at a 1 star. Um, enjoyment, I would have to say 1, and that's only because of everything else. Or I haven't got to Metroidvania yet, but the execution and sensory, specifically execution, if I could have played and died and was able to restart and keep going, it would definitely be a 2, but I couldn't even do that. Um, let's see. As for Metroidvania, you know, I'm gonna give you a 2 by default because I'm just going to assume that you understand the basics behind a Metroidvania, and for the fact that I couldn't play through, your entry because of that bug. So, I hope this helps. I definitely encourage you to, you know, keep learning and you know, try and fix that bug and see, or at least see where it's happening. Um, I hope I've given you a place to start your search regarding the Area 2Ds. Um, but anyway, have a good day.